Well, good morning, my friends. I hope everybody's happy, up and awake, and running around drinking coffee and getting ready to work. I work afternoons, so I don't have that. I would rather be on days, trust me. But anyhow, today I want to show you some cast iron. I mean, my mom had this stuff for years, and my dad gave it to me, and I brought it home yesterday, and it needs a little bit of tender loving care, so I'm going to give it to that. But I'm just going to show you today what I got. My mom loved cooking in cast iron. She says it was the only way to go. So I'll show you what she got. My mom's been gone since '09, so, it's been a little while. And these have done nothing but sit inside her oven, and my dad, he don't cook. He just goes out to dinner or comes over here for dinner or whatnot. So he was telling me that get that cast iron out of that oven, boy, I think you can use it. So we're going to do that. It was my mom's, and I'm going to take care of it. So let me show you what we got. It's kind of interesting. And you guys tell me what you think, because I don't know anything about cast iron. I just know I like using it to cook. Here's the first one, and I think this is probably the biggest one of them all. These things ain't very heavy, and they're actually pretty nice. It's got a cook ring around it there, and if I ain't mistaken, it says 8E, so I don't know what that means, but yeah, see, it needs some TLC, She used this stuff, and she used it on a electric stove. We used to have a gas stove when I was young, but as we got a little older, she went with electric. I don't know why. I myself don't like cooking on electric stoves. I don't think they heat up very well. But I mean, besides that, it's in good shape. But I have some things I have to take care of, because they've been sitting. So I'm not going to say my mom didn't take care of them. Yeah, I'm using that. But anyhow, never know. I might have to cook with that on one of these pans. We'll see. But so they need to be cleaned up and reseasoned. So they're not all that bad. There is one that is kind of bad, but we'll take care of that in just a minute. So, all right, let me set this right here. And let's grab this one right here, the next size up. And we'll set that right there, okay? And this one, again, it needs to be cleaned up. You can feel that on there, so we'll clean that up. And this is a size 8, I guess. So, and on the bottom of it, it's kind of like the other one, but a little bit worse. You see all that? I gotta get all that cleaned up, re-season it. But they were definitely well used. And this don't say nothing on the bottom, but they say that these cook rings on there mean that they're kind of old. So I don't know. I'll do some more research, or you guys can tell me, because I'm sure maybe some of you may know this. But it's another good size pan. This is a size 8, and that one's a size 8, but yet this one fits inside there, or number 8. Now I don't know if that means the size or not. Now don't hold me to it. So that's it. So let's get this one right here. This is right here, I think, is the worst one of all. See the rust down in there? And I don't particularly think it's that bad, but let's get it to it before it gets bad, So yeah, my dad said I could have them. I'm like, well, yeah, cast iron's the best. I mean, people use those new ones with the non-stick and this and that, but man, what are we really cooking with? You know what I mean? I don't know. At least with the cast iron, we know what we're cooking in. But yeah, this one's pretty rough. So we're going to take and get it cleaned up and re-season it. And I'll make a video on that, because I got to learn how to do it myself. But again, here's another one. And this one is, it's hard to tell because it's got all the stuff on the bottom of it there. So I don't know what it is. But apparently, I think these are all made in the USA. Like I says, I don't know a lot. So if you know something, and please let me know. I want to know. There's no number on the handle here. But yeah, I like to see what that says on the bottom. We'll see it better once we clean it up. There says something down there. I don't know. No. But anyhow, that one fits down in there real nicely. Haha. Yeah, we're stacking them up here. All right, I got two more over here. And we'll get this one right here. This is a number 5. Number 5. Number 5, I am alive. Oh, wow, I'm going way back. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, like I said, they all need to be cleaned up and reseasoned. But we're going to do that to them. And this one right here is made in USA. Now, I don't know exactly what it is. But it's definitely made in the USA. And they don't have that ring around there. So, I don't know. Like I said, you guys probably know more than I do. Let me know. And it needs to be reseasoned. I mean, and it's all like this. Now, this one right here, I don't know where she got it from. But, yeah, it's made in Taiwan. But, hey, number 3. But anyhow, if it's cast iron, maybe it's still worth using. I don't know, just a little small one. So, we'll check it out. We're going to clean this out and get it reseasoned too, you know. And they all got nice handles on them, you know. So, I mean, this is what we got. And they belong to my mother, so that makes them even more important to me, you know. My dad wasn't using them. And they were sitting in the oven and just getting rusty sitting there. I mean, he's got the oven piled up with stuff. He don't even use it. You know, you don't turn it on to warm things up or nothing like that. He mostly just, if he's going to cook at home, he cooks on the grill. He don't never use the oven or anything. And he just told me, he says, here, take these home. You know, I was talking to him about cooking in a Dutch oven and, you know, using the cast iron and stuff like that. The other cast iron skillets I got from my grandmother. You know, she was 90 years old when she passed away. She gave them to me about a year before she passed. You know, so, you know what? Hang on a minute. Let me grab those right quick, and maybe you guys can tell me about that. Here's the bigger ones. Yeah, these things are huge. They're a lot bigger than what we got. But, and these need to be cleaned up, too. You know. But they don't say nothing underneath. What's that? Kind of hard to tell what it says. Well, I can't read it. Maybe because it's upside down. Class C? I don't know. But anyhow, I got these from my grandmother. And she gave me these, like I said, about a year before she passed away. She goes, I don't want your aunt to have them. Take them home. So I said, okay, ma'am, I'll take them home. But anyhow, yeah, these are some more. They're nice. I mean, we use them a lot. And here's the other one. You know, they need to be. I just reseasoned these, so I don't know. I bet you she washed them in water. I bet she did. You know, I don't pay no attention to what she cleans them up in. So I bet you that's what she did. She cleaned them up in water. But anyhow, so I got, yeah, these for my grandmother and these for my mother. And it looks like they all need a little help. I just reseasoned these ones for my grandmother, though. I don't understand that. Because when I did the lodge, when I seasoned it, I reseasoned these too. But I think my wife's been washing these things and letting them soak in water or something. I don't get it. Well, I'll just have to train her on that, won't I? So, yeah. Anyhow, this is the same thing as this one. These two right here, about the same. So, it's, yeah. I got a lot of work to do on some cast iron, it looks like, guys. But, yeah, if you guys know anything about these, whatever, let me know. I believe these are older cast irons. Even the one from Taiwan, I believe it's a bit older, too. So, but anyhow, yeah. We'll get her done, man. We'll get these things and see how pretty we can make them. Oh, yeah. Looks like I got a little cast iron job on my hand. All right, so I showed you the cast iron pans and skillets or whatever you want to call them. They're actually skillets. You know, I mean, they're my mother's. So I got to, you know, take care of them, get them together, get them back to where they need to be. So I'll be watching some videos. And like I said, if you guys know anything about these, let me know. You know, I'm actually kind of new with this cast iron cooking and stuff like that. I can't say I've been doing it my whole life. Never really watched my mom and how she cleaned them or nothing like that. I've learned most of the stuff that I know now on YouTube. So I'm going to have to, you know, sit down with the wife and explain to her about cleaning the cast iron and stuff like that. You know, they seem to be a little bit more work, but I think they're really worth it. What I found out with cooking with the cast iron and stuff, you know, over the last couple years and even the last couple months that, you know, I've been starting to do it more myself. I find that the cast iron cooks way more evenly. Don't seem like there's as many hot spots. You know, it just seems like they're just better to cook with altogether. In a healthy way, I think they're better to cook too. You know, besides, you know, everything floating in grease. But you know, they're saying grease is good for you nowadays, but just don't drink it. Huh? That's a joke, guys. I'm just kidding. But anyhow, if you want to drink it, go right ahead. So, but yeah, like I says, we just want to. I'm gonna get these things cleaned up. I'll make a video as I go along. I'm sure I'm gonna be watching some more videos on how to clean them, how to take care of them, because I believe these cast iron skillets are old. I think they're, you know, pre-70s. Anyhow, you know, it's, you know, they got to be over 50 years old anyhow. I mean, it's just around 50 years old, you know. But so I'm going to take care of them, get them cleaned up and stuff like that. And when I do this, I will take a video, and probably not on all of them, just one of them, probably the worst one. And then we'll get them all cleaned up and get them seasoned, make them pretty again, and make them so they're back in, you know, working again. You know, I mean, that's just a thing. I mean, come on, guys. What better way to make gravy? Huh? Sausage gravy. Cast iron, baby. Cast iron. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And cast iron it is. And, you know, to be honest with you, I really think this is all Dark Matter's fault, because he's the one that got me into this. Thanks, Dark. You're my friend.